Hello guys, how are you all? Hope you guys are doing well. In this current video, we are going to learn how to create models. So in what do you mean by models is like we create a data structure or a collection or a class. It's a collection of all the data types data that we are going to give to our characters that we are going to give to a specific part, like a specific product, like if we consider our employee, or if we consider our app of birthday, then we have two properties basically now, the name and the date of birth. So to make it if you want to iterate over this, you need to create like at least two lists, and but iterating over through list is not very good choice. What we do is we create a class, and this class is more basically most of the times in the server-side script it is called as model. So in this is going to be our data type, and this is going to be used as the data type to create all this. So once you iterate over it, you get the collection or the class variables as their names, and accessing them will be very easy, as you can access the name of any part as the index at that point, the value at that index, and dot name will be the name value, dot date will be the date value. So we'll do that in this video. In the upcoming video, we'll know more about shared plugin called as shared preferences, so that we can store that in our local memory, and even if we like delete or remove the app, we need to get back the same memory, like all the stored data. So stay tuned. Let's get started. So we had finished our app till this point, where we were fetching the arguments from the fetching the arguments from the main screen to the birthday screen. In today's class, we're going to create a class, as I told you, that will be like a model. Let's call it as birthday model. I've already taught you about how to create classes in that. So let's name them string name. They'll have a string name and string date. Now let's create a birthday model. Let's say birthday model. This will take two parameters. Okay, that will be string name, string date, name will be name, and date will be date. So this is how we create a class model. So this is very simple. Now what we have to do is we have to we have already initialized init state. So init state is the state that is going to run at every point of time, like whenever the component is created, or if you move from one page to another page, or if a component is being rendered, then init state is called. So every time it is being rendered, it's like a constructor for a class, for a widget. So it is called what it is called. Now let's create a list that will be of the type birthday model. Let's call it blist. That will be the list. So what we can do is we can either void, once we get the value, we can once it is initialized, we run a super init. This will be void init state and super init state. So once this is run, we can create a new variable. will be of the class birthday model, birthday model. It will be called as new date, and that will be of the type birthday list. Birthday model. The name will be name itself. Name will be name and date will be date. Then once it is done, I'll create a set state. Like set state is used to tell the component that it is getting that the component is being updated. So I'll add this build that new list. So this will make sure that it is being added and being changed. In this component, we are going to change some part that is called as ListView.builder. So this is a very famous component, like very frequently used. It will take a context and an index. It will return a list view. We'll remove this. List style. Once we do the list style, it will have the name as blist. So since you have aggregated the values, it is very simple to get them. So it will have a title that will be blist. It will be of a top text, and it will be of blist index dot name and blist of index. Okay, then we have a subtitle that will be also of that form of text. That will be blist index dot date. So in this way we will be creating the values. There is some errors, so let's fix them. Think yeah, this and this is not required. So we have done with that. Let's reload the app. Let's refresh the app once to make sure if it's running. So let's give a value. Let's give test1. And it will be password will be 21 birth date. Okay, we're getting one error. Okay, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about this. So here we have to pass one more value, that is the in item count. That will be the blist dot length. It makes sure that it doesn't have infinite values, and index keeps on increasing, so it makes sure that that doesn't happen, so that it goes out of range. So let's try again. Test1. This will be 21 birthday. So you can see in the console that it is getting input and being stored also. So what we can do is in the init state, I don't think we need init state. We'll run it outside itself, since it is, yeah, let's run it outside. Let's do a hard reload and do a birthday. And if there's any chance that we could print the value, that would be. So we'll refresh it again and do another one. So we can see it's an instance of the birthday model. So dot length, let's check the length once. It has a length of 1. So let's go back, give another value, still has an instance of 1, that is text and ppt. Let's give another value 2, birthday list. So we are able to add the elements into the list. Now we have to make sure that it gets displayed on the list. So yeah, let's start doing that. So you can see that the build is being done. We have 3 names. So one way what we can make it a better one is like we cut this, like the name, get it from the parent class, and we pass that as well here. We list also as well, and here we acquire that as well. Here as the third property, so that helps in maintaining the state as well. So on list, we have put a list over here. So it shows this is a null error, like it could be a null error. So we add small question mark. So when you're doing this is the problems that you might get, that is like null condition, that is like you don't know like if the value might exist or not. So it tells you to put up null condition to ensure that the value exists at any cost. So it shows this value might not exist. Or else we are going to print and null. So this is the way we handle exceptions. Any other error that we are getting over here? Let's check. So it is asking for to check if its value, if it doesn't exist, what to show. So we have done a full hard restart. Once we do complete the hard restart, we have the value. So now let's keep adding the values. We have added one value, and we'll add a few more. See? So in this session you learned how to make values like this. Your past value we do have built with the ListView.builder. So this is so currently we are able to store values of your friend. You can store your values of your friends like name and date of birth. But what if you like at some point of time you lose the app, or you do a restart, you might lose it. So for further videos, in the future video, we are going to work on something called as shared memory. This shared memory will help us use like cache memory or the local memory to put everything, all the storage there, so that whenever you want, you can get it back. And even if you do a hard restart, you will get the data. So until then, thank you and goodbye.